A civic group, the Coalition for Revolution (CORE), has called on Nigerians to come out in their numbers on Monday to join the protest against the hardship, high cost of living occasioned by the devaluation of Naira, a result of bad policies of President Bola Tinubu administration. The group, which stated this in a statement made available to Sahara reporters on Thursday, said that though protests had been going on in different cities, Monday is time to generalize these protests into an ocean of revolts. The statement, titled "Nigerians No Gree for Hunger and Oppression Again," was signed by the co-convener Baba Ayi and Benga. The group noted that hunger, unemployment, insecurity, high cost of living, and sundry forms of hardship have pushed the people to the wall of patience, and we are fighting back. CORE will be organizing and mobilizing with other civil society organizations and coalitions as well as the trade union movement to deepen the unfolding popular struggle of the working people and youth to breathe and live with dignity. The desperate situation that the masses are in today did not just happen. They are a result of the social and economic policies of the Nigerian state and the exploitative nature of the system, which makes the rich richer and the poor people poorer. Dismissing the claims of the APC regime of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that these protests are sponsored by the opposition, the civic group said they would be demanding for the reversal of the fuel pump price for per 29 May prices, price control mechanisms in place for food items and house rent, stop and revise the free fall of the Naira with immediate effect, and tax the rich and reduce the large amount paid to the public officers. The group argued that the multiplier effect of the fuel pump price hike in driving up the cost of living was a major reason for the widespread hunger today. The people must not be made to pay for the inefficiency and corruption and the ruling class. The 4 refineries must be fixed within the next 6 months to avoid wasting scarce foreign exchange to import refined petroleum products. On revise the free fall of the Naira, the group claimed that the free market floating of the Naira has benefited only a few rich people with dollars, while making goods and services more expensive for poor people. The statement partly read, "Put price control mechanisms in place for food items and house rent. This must be under the control of the people's organizations, the trade unions, committee-based associations, and grassroots civil society organizations. It must be made to ensure it delivers for the people and not become another conduit for the enrichment of a few. Stop the restriction of movement of food items from the north to the south. This artificial restriction by some governors will only compound the problem for working people in all parts of the country and create new ones. It worsens food scarcity in the south and makes it impossible for farmers in the north to sell their produce and gain revenue to buy other essential parts from food. Full payment of the arrears of 35,000 Naira wage award to all workers from October. Payment of the wage award as agreed upon by organized labor and government must be fully respected, alongside paying the arrears, government must continue paying the wage award until a new minimum wage, which is a living wage, is agreed upon. A living wage of not less than 436,500 and a built-in annual wage increment based on the cost of inflation index must be put in place as a central element of decent work. All state governors and the organized private sector must uphold a living wage as the minimum wage at all times henceforth. Social protection for all workers, people, social safety nets, targeting workers in the informal economy must be put in place and disbursed through organizations of the working people themselves to avoid a few government officials stealing palliative measures designed to help the working poor and vulnerable Nigerians. Revise of tuition fee increases in public tertiary institutions, a scrapping of students' loan scheme, provision of free and quality education as a right. There must be no longer a commodification of education. Universal access to quality public health service. Stop the catastrophic spending on healthcare by working people or the alternative of running to quacks. The right to health is a universal, recognized right, next only to the right to life itself, which every Nigerian must enjoy. Job security, fair wages, and workplace safety for healthcare workers, the doctors, nurses, pharmacists, environmental and community health practitioners, health technologists, and all medical and health workers who work presently to deliver health care to the people must have their own well-being safeguarded. We stand against nursing and midwifery council repressive policies. For example, healthcare work must be made attractive in Nigeria and the professional development supported instead of measures to curb immigration. Tax the rich and reduce the large amount paid to public officers. Here is more than enough money in Nigeria. The problem is systematic social inequality. To stop hunger and fund social services, we must establish a progressive tax system that compels wealthy individuals and corporations to pay for this. We must cancel tax breaks and tax holidays, and we must cut the huge amount of money paid to public officers at all levels. To elected public officers should be allowed to take home more than what an average worker earns as a salary. They urge Nigerians to unite and fight until total liberation from the ruling class of capitalists are won, adding that the people united cannot be defeated. Okay. Will the government not arrest Nigerians? Will the Nigerian police not shoot people? Well, let's see how it goes. Let us stand in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu government, in the former president, let me say PC government. Don't forget that protest is not allowed though. But let's see how it goes. This is, you are suffering. Don't talk. Endure the suffering, whether you like it or not. Manage. Well, guys, what's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.